Hey guys, we're jumping in. We're doing some testing today. Just going in, just some casual play. We're testing something. First thing we're going to do is take a look where we are. All right. So we just jumped in right in the middle of some sort of operation. See? Um, okay. Do I know where I am? No. Am I assuming where I am is safe? No. Who's officer? Who's Camden? All right. Wait. Camden's office. Hey Cam, you like people to go through the proper channels. Okay, so this is Camden's office. Leave it over there. Wasn't I just over there? Alright. So is that closer or further? I think we're further away. This guy has his back to us. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Where's that guy going? That's the guy I think we saw. We need to get around here. And now we need to go up. So, in case we're all wondering, run Nix's program on Ulara's computer. So that's where we stand right there. Here's what we were testing. Okay, so we can come back here to activities. So, as you can see, at no point, and then what I was really looking for was to see if this was far enough back to what am I wearing? Okay, so I don't have the operative suit yet. So I wanted to jump in, see, you know, how far we were, if this was far enough back in the saves. And to be honest with you, let me just look real quick. I just want to see. See, so this is how far back we went. This is how far back we would have to go, I believe. Well, let's do it. Nope. Yep. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. And then this just goes back to show how far back
but with enhanced options is serious.
We would have to go. There it is. So that is it right there. We would have to go that far back. So we are essentially right back at the beginning. What is oh, okay. Why don't I just unload some of this stuff? We got 5 of these things. You don't do me any good. You don't do me any good. Tactical Grendel. Gosh dang, man. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that. Shotgun might do something for us, but you're not doing anything for us. You're not doing anything for us either, to tell you the truth. Okay, spacesuits. That's what we're wearing right now. Let's switch to that. Let's say, okay, screw you. I don't like it, but right now it's better than nothing. I think. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. We can put those away. I'm gonna hold on to one. Please. Give it to you, give it to you, you. We don't need any of those. Okay. Consumable. Now, a lot has changed. Okay. So right now, we are not eating chunks. Okay, we are not eating chunks. All right. We put that away. Put that away. Mm-hmm. We can put the alcohol away. That's what we got. Sometimes I just like going back, and then I gotta be honest with you, I don't mind right now jumping back into this guy all the way back at level 10, right? I mean, basically it just undoes everything that we've done to this point, but I don't mind it per se, right? It is what it is. We're not gonna use that ever. We're not gonna use those ever. Or those. It is not saying anything negative towards those. It's just we just won't. We do have a way of making money off of these too. Okay, we can put those away. And I will look at this again. All right, so none of the bounty hunter, nope. Mercenary, nope. Do like the bounty hunter though. I will take that back. And then backpack. Nope. I ain't mad at that, really, to tell you the truth. Already have a ship captain hat. These are things we should just sell. Sell and get rid of. Alright, I don't need those. Consumables, resources, miscellaneous. Alright. There's our ship. Is our ship not registered? It's our home ship. That's all our money. Here's the thing. We can fly as is right now. So we don't actually have to register it yet until we make more money. We're not going to go. We are going to go to Terran Preservation Society Star Station. Yeah. In case you guys are wondering, that is a quest mod. I believe it is Gaia is Great. So we are going to look into that. Let's look at our weapons. Don't like that one at all. And then that should be the one that we are concerned with right now.
Plus, it's me, you know. It's one thing to screw up options for a ship or computer.
Okay.
But myself.
Now we have to go in and set our settings, because there's a lot of settings in here that probably would not have gotten set just yet. Yes, I am going to start it at easy. Carry capacity, I'm going to put back to normal. Anywhere vendor credits, we're going to greatly increase. Sustenance, we're turning that off. Combat affliction, we're leaving on. We're still only level 10, so we'll leave that on until we hit 20. Low HP. Alright, so XP slider, we're gonna bump that real quick. Peak performance is on, and that's disabled. World distribution. If enabled, more vendors will carry water and soap wipes. Yes, that's fine. Alright, so 75/3, yep. Simulation, real fueling, simulation, survival. Integration is disabled because with the update, the Cassiopeia Papyrus thing needs to be updated. I didn't check today to see if it was updated yet. The vehicle, I don't think we have one yet, but once we do, all right, and then we always boost cargo anytime we can. We will. All right, so we're gonna drop that to 75. Fuel system installed. It is installed. Alternate start. Yes. If you don't select alternate start, if you look here, it'll say it will not start up until after the first main quest mission. That is with Constellation. So it waits until you're done with the tutorial. It doesn't want to interfere there, and it doesn't want to mess things up. So it starts after the first main quest mission. And if you enable this, it's telling it, oh, go ahead. We've done an alternate start. The first main quest mission is still way off, right? So feel free to do your damage now. If we needed to, we can take a shuttle. Let's see. So everything. Tiny reasons to explore. I leave it at uncommon. Fleet, Forgotten Frontier, Tiers. I right now am leaving it at common. Part of me wants to move it to realistic, but I kind of want to get an idea of what it is, what it looks like. Fleet availability is in reference to Watchtower, which will pop up at some point here real soon. Bedlam, one of my favorite mods, and one of the things that really truly changes the game. You know, and I saw somebody in my comments. It was just, and it was funny because I just put a short out of just a quick gun battle, and in the comment they were saying how boring a game was. And then the comment said, you know, I played it 5 years ago and it was boring then, and it's still just as boring today. And I'm like, wow, you played it 5 years ago? That's crazy, you know, especially since it only came out less than 2 years ago. So it's like, well, are you gaslighting us, or are you confusing one Bethesda title with another? You know, and are you thinking Fallout, you know, or something like that? Or you just can't help yourself. You know, you can't help but go into someone's, just to, you have to make negative comments. You just can't let it leave well enough alone, you know, to the point where either you're exaggerating the 5 years or you just don't know what the heck you're talking about. Either way, you lose all credibility at that point. And it's just crazy, because that's kind of, and not to go on a soapbox or anything like that, or a rant, but it's kind of indicative of what our society is becoming with folks. We just have to be negative all the time and say negative things just for the sake of saying negative things, or the sake of just having something to say. You know, my mom always taught me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. Well, we'd be quiet all the time, wouldn't we? So it's like, it's okay to critique. And that's the one thing I always try to, you know, impart with my daughter, my son. Criticism, when it's meant to improve, to build up, to promote, is okay. Don't always take it as something negative. But when it's meant to harm or hurt, then I tell them, I said, that person isn't a person you really want to be around or dealing with anyway, you know, and it's not a person you need in your life. It's like when you intentionally say something to either evoke a response that's, you know, you wanted to hurt somebody's feelings, or you just wanted to put something down, I don't know, to make yourself feel better. Did it? Does it? Or, you know, instead of like, hey, I just noticed that, you know, if you tried it this way, you know, you might see something, you might get something, you know, it might work better, right? It's like, yeah, I can critique and help your situation out, or I can criticize and just basically either make you feel bad about it or whatever. And then the key is, well, if you're just trying to criticize, then yes, do as my mom say. Don't say nothing, because you're not helping anybody. It's selfish, because the reason you're criticizing is to make yourself feel better, not to make that person, you know, feel better. So take your selfish little ish on over somewhere else where somebody wants to put up with you. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. So I thought that was just, and it was just it really comes across as unfortunate because, like I said, it's like, okay, so you're just putting that out there just because it's false, it's not true, and you're just saying it for the sake of, and hopefully it made that person feel better to type that out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because that's pretty much the only thing it accomplishes. Well, and then for me to talk about it for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and if that's it, but I didn't say any names. I didn't refer to, nobody knows who I'm talking about. We just know there's some a-hole up there in the comments, saying stupid stuff. So yeah. And who knows? I could be the a-hole. It won't be the first time. Won't be the first, probably won't be the last either. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, nice. Alright. 2 of these. I like that. We're okay, 1 of those. I like that. I'm only gonna make 3 of those. And then see, the reason I don't, okay, yeah, I'll make, can I make 1? Alright. See, it still leaves me with 3 bandages. Apparently I need more than that. But it's, we'll see. I think I have them already set up. Let's see, real quick here. My bad. Yeah, I don't have it. Alright, so what I do is I put bandages there. I put infused bandages here. And then my injector or snake oil I'll throw over there. And then sometimes if I have a just in case, right, the immobilizer, I'll throw up there. And then this paste, normally I don't put it out there. A lot of times I'll put like Hippolyta or something like that, but we'll stick it there until I got something better to put out there. But I use the far edges to hold any kind of, things. Okay, so one of the things that we did change that somehow, I don't know how it ended up in my mod list, and that was something called the Souls of the City. And what that was doing was it was actually bringing in named NPCs into the major cities, right? And to me, what it was doing was interfering with the game. It was causing some lag, some disruption, but it also was opening the potential to actually crash the game, make it so that the game would crash. And that to me was the kind of the straw that broke the camel's back with it, right? Because if you clicked on, like Reina Vasquez, she's up at the den, and if you brought her into your game, well, no, if you, I think I already have one of those already. I want to say I have it, but I'm going to make it just because I can. But what I wanted was this. And I don't have argon or a mag pressure tank, but I do have the helium necessary. Oh wait, one last thing. Sorry. So it brought these characters in, and then what you were finding, I'm looking to make a purge file. What do I not have? I don't have a reactive gauge. I can make one of those. And I don't have a semi or iconoclast. So first things first, let's see if we can make a semi. We cannot make semi. Now, you know what's funny is ship fuel. I don't we can I lost my train of thought. Trying to figure out if I can make a semi. Oh no! What I was going to say, what was funny is, so the semi-metal thing, the wafer, semi-metal wafer. Every time I used to see it, the first thing that popped in my head was sentimental. Don't ask me. It was just weird. It was just like, since I can make that, I'm gonna make it. Now you're gonna probably say, well, why are you making it? Well, because I can. No, because I don't like the helmet, right? And it's not like I made it to wear it. But what I can do, and then we're not going to do. Wait. Okay, so at the other end, there's another thing we can do. I don't particularly care with the mod and how it's set up. I mean, there's some aspects of it that are actually kind of cool. It's just that, dude, it's not. The way it's set up is very. It's one of those things where you say, if you don't have anything nice to say, but it is the quantum stealth operations mod. Oh, we have the ship already. This is our warehouse. So the way it's set up, who the heck is this?
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance of menial tasks.
Hey.
Because he doesn't experience boredom, he excels.
Okay, hello.
Can I make and place a thing in here? Where's my thing? I think it's all the way upstairs. I think I gotta go all the way upstairs. Alright. So, I think that is not our thing. So, warehouse control. Log in, thank you. Warehouse settings. I don't think we can actually do any maintenance that we want to do. And I'm trying to think, is there another like panel that we would have to click on? That's our radio. I didn't know it was on. Somebody turned it on. I didn't. All right, so we got the industrial workbench, we got a storage container, we got the work. This one, unfortunately, I don't think we have the ability.
This unit is performing a
And we can turn these pants to black, which is better. The boots definitely need to be black. And the shirt, we can actually make it installation. Environmental seal. If we don't already, okay, the only thing we can do is add radiation specialization to it. We can do composite weave, and then yeah, stuck it straight. Okay, and then. This helmet, add anything. We could do boosted O2 instead of combat battery. You know what? While we're here, though, we will add boosted O2. There's a reason for that. because of real O2.
I am currently engaged in the completion of my assigned task. Please do not.
Yeah, we can't change anything inside here, so I'm not worried about it. I am going to do this though while we're here, and that is we are going to sleep for an hour or an hour and 27 minutes in real time or not. Eating, drinking, and sleeping. Yeah. Restore your hunger, thirst, and exhaustion. So this is peak performance mod, just kicking in. All right, that's why I turned off the. What did I do? I don't know what it did. All right, so
If you are in need of supplies, I suggest
peak performance just kicked in, so that's gonna come into play now. That's what's gonna be our hunger, our thirst, our sleep. Oh, looks like we oh gosh. Oh, poor thing. And then we got everything. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for possibly some more ways to make more money. Because the one thing is, I do want to register the ship. I'm not exactly sure how I managed to modify it already without actually having it registered. This mod is NPCs have schedules, so that some of the major shops, the guy isn't always there. All right, so you can see here, he's got no money either. What I'm looking at though is to see if he has anything that's got any kind of firepower to it though. The drum beat 10, Rattler with 22. So nothing really. We will take his bandages. That's a lot of. Actually, we will. No, can't do it. I'm gonna take that though. And then let's see. Man, that was it. Okay, well, we got to put the rest back. Well, we could put it on our ship, but we got to go to Earth. We have to go to Earth, and I don't know that they. We can sell. Definitely sell that one, and then sell one of these, and then probably one of those. All right. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. So the question is, for right now, though. So one major thing too is this, right? We can store contraband on our ship and hope to pass through, the scanning. The only problem is the way that works is Um, one, the highest percentage of evasion is going to be always going to say 59. That's the size of the bow. The other thing too is it's kind of really based on
Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Borealis. Is based on the percentage of your shielded cargo that is actually being used by the contraband. So if you have 1,000 shielded cargo and you're only using 10 of it for contraband, then your chances go way up. But if you're using 999 out of the 1,000, your chances of being detected are going way down. I'm sorry, chances of being detected goes way up with that. And then if you're using very little of it, your chances of being detected go way down. Right? So it's kind of like, the less you're using it, the more likely you can get away with it. It's when you start to really start to try to abuse it is when it's going to really get tougher and tougher. The more and more you're trying to sneak through. Okay. Where's that elevator? There it is. Spaceport. Okay, let's get out of here. I think before we should hit the den before we go to Earth. I know nothing about Gaia. Gaia is great. About the mod, I just know I put it on here and it's been sitting there forever. It just waits until you're ready to try it or do it. And where's my ship? It's not even. Oh. Are you telling me I can't even have my ship until I register? That hurts. Where's my ship? Hey, Broham. Oh, this is different. Oh, look, this is the shuttle service. I might have to take
gangs
it.
can keep from killing each other. I just might have a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Where's the... Okay, well, let's follow the thing. Maybe I went to the wrong place. Maybe this is a different, maybe there's a different landing bay. Neon upper platform. Okay.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? That service door upstairs. You are unique starship.
Where are you taking me? Oops. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm just gonna go where it tells me. Hey, Euphorica. These guys are alright.
We have everything you want
Okay.
and beyond it.
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive.
man. I think we were already here. Wait. Go to the Terran Preservation Society Star Station. Alright, you want me to go down. I'm not sure how to get down there, but I'll follow it. I don't have a clue what's going on here. Seriously, I'm currently tense. I'm shooting people who would not be tense. Gotta make up my mind, which one am I shooting though? I got shot right. I was shooting right between them. How many daggone shots? This is easy, guys. This is on easy. Well, it's not, because we did select punish me. You're no longer tense. Oh, I'm no longer tense because people aren't shooting at me anymore. Where did you have? Oh, sorry, ladies. I didn't know. You were all covered up. Okay. You see, there's a ship right there. I don't know that. So, are we? We're supposed to be down here. I don't know if there's another way down. Except for yellowing. Okay. What? Guys, I have no idea where it's taking us.
You know I went to chef school. This ain't exactly.
You know I don't care. I'm bleeding. I'm not happy about this. It feels like it's taking me in circles. Isn't that our warehouse? Wasn't I just here? It is. Dudes. There's the bodies. Alright, we're gonna jump. Alright. Seriously, dude, this ain't funny. Where's my ship? How did I get here? How did I get here with no ship? Okay. Here's the ship technician services, so it's different here. Wait,
Hey,
though.
what can I do for you?
You cannot bother me right now. That's what you can do. How much money you got? You got some money. All right. Oop. Alright, we just gave that to you at a discount.
Anything I can help you with?
Like to view and modify my ships?
Sure. How about it?
Alright. I like to actually view, like, where is it? Oh, you know what? I was looking down here at 52,000. thinking that's how much money I had. Duh. Your ship out. Okay, fine, great, perfect. All right. I'm not gonna actually change anything. I just want to find it. I want to locate my ship. See, I would change this though. I would. He can't, but I would. Let's see. Is this an autocannon? I hate autocannons. Nothing not really liking. Here's the, okay. Okay. Well, one of the things we're going to do is this. We've got to do something to it just to make sure we've so yeah, yep. All right. Actually, yeah. Move that one this way, and this one this way, and then this one should be red. All right. There you go. Okay. Accept. No warnings. We like it. Okay. Alright, let's go out. There it is. There it is. Holy cow. Yeah, we had to do that just to get it to show up. Yeah, we gotta get rid of, we gotta change that. As long as we don't have any infestations going on in here, I ain't mad at you. I don't know why you're hitching up a storm in here. Like Neon, with all the people and everything, was great. Now you're hitching up a storm when we get in here. I don't think we can cook anything, but that bottle might be worth something. We can make some alien liquor. That's about it. Okay. So we have done some changes here. This right here when we first got the ship, would have been a captain's quarters. So we had to modify that to make it what it is now. Which is very weird. Because it looked like they just dumped all the books and stuff from the captain's quarter onto the floor and then moved all this stuff in here. And while moving all the other stuff out. Why are you itching so much? Something's going on with this ship. Something is happening. Last but not least, let's just check this. I want to see what's in there. Okay. two things that we need. Alright, mission board. I don't know what. Oh, that noise might be the lightning striking the what's name. And then we can build one. Yes. Yes. Okay. We will stick you right there. And we will get out of this. Alright. So we will use it. Do not remind me again. We know. So this guy. This guy. That guy. And that guy. Okay, and then spacesuits. Yeah, it looks like we're stuck with that for a minute. Yeah, it looks like we're stuck with that. But you see, I made that, but I decided, you know, and I think we're gonna switch back to this one because we can take this stuff off. All right, and then apparel. All right. It looks better on. Okay, so. Then we can come back here, hit transfer, do that, just go to resources. We're going to take all resources here. We're going to, actually, I guess I should just take this stuff, because then we can turn around and do this. So, you. Plan B, yes. All right. You. Get rid of you. Helmets. Alright. I don't know why I disassembled that one, but it's alright. Okay. And then, where are you? So, can we do anything better? Nope. Can we do anything different? Nope. Okay, that's stuck the way that is. Alright, so we got the mechanized, so that's good. Ship captain's hat. We can add incendiary or reactive. How many legendary forces? We'll add that. And then for the helmet, we can add shielding. We can not add anything else worthwhile. Okay. And then we can add this. Reduces oxygen consumption. We much need that. It's much needed. Analyzer. Let's see. We got hacker. We don't have anything else. Well, just add it for now. We can always replace it with something else. Sensor chip and incendiary. 2. Sensor chip does what? Anything to help us with our accuracy. We suck. Our flight suit. Hold on, let's find our what's name. There it is. Alright, we're kind of stuck with this guy, and then this is ultimately this is what we want. We will track that. But ultimately we want experimental scrubbers. Can't do anything else there. Can't even put an oxygen reserve on there. So it's O2 boosted, resource hauler, armor plated. So we'll live with that. And then the flight suit is also okay, O2 boosted, which is a good thing. What's this one? Hacker is not necessary. Alright, fine. Then, can we do anything here? Incendiary. And then yeah, plus 502 recovery too. So we're gonna need all that. So one of the things that we need to do before I forget is install that. So what it does is gonna boost our thermal by 35, airborne by 15, corrosive by 15, and radiation by 60. So, right, so I believe that's how it works. We have some very much needed stuff. Physical certification. Just let's make sure. What do we got? Piloting. We're still a long way away. Boost pack. Security. Ooh. God dang it. We got a lot of stuff we need. All right. Okay. Let's go check out Gaia. It's great. That was a lot to do before we even got there. What's our fuel supply? Oh shoot. Oh, okay. All right, I was reading it. It's 40 is our helium, and I'm like, really? Well, we got we're full 330. We got 40 is in cargo right now. I still don't think we can make anything. I don't think anything's changed, but we just broke down a bunch of stuff. So maybe, and no. And this hitching is really starting to aggravate the heck out of me. Interstellar, all right. Acknowledge, skip tutorials. All right. We said we were going to try to head by the den first. That could be a little bit tricky. All right, so we're over in Volai. The den is right there in Wolf. Here's the other problem that we're going to run into. Fuel is expensive. Let's go over there. Now, there is a mod that we can, quest mod that's been added to the game, that we can go do that could help us right now, make things makes our ship OP, gives us a lot of money. So that is a possibility. Doing it might be a little cheaty.
Good to see you. Certainly.
All right, so we've been here before, and that is why he has no money. Because we have sold him a lot of stuff. All right, so, and then there's two reasons why we came here. One was to see if we could sell him our contraband off our ship. Two, if we could not, then we need to go in, grab the contraband off our ship. And Walter was very kind.
Drunk and disorderly. That's about it.
Was very kind to set us up a bunk here with a storage unit. That was very kind and gracious of him. Since we've already been here, I'm going to assume, yeah, we already got the magazine. All right.
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard.
But you see, Reyna is the one I was talking about. So, for a fact, I have crashed my game twice with her not being, and then not saying that she's not here when we come here, but I've come across her in a couple of other locations because of that Souls of the
If you
City,
see anything unusual,
and
make sure you're reporting.
it
Vanguard's here for a reason.
didn't end well. And at both times, what happens is, so you see her, and then you go to click on her, right? And now she has certain
Haven't
conversations.
seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through Mast first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing.
What does Vanguard do here?
The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over.
All right.
Fly safe.
You too. Be good. So yeah, so you run into her and you talk to her here. There's certain things, right? She's gonna say, and certain lines that she has. But then if you click, on her, and point example is, so I ran into her with another character down on Neon. She was walking past me, so I clicked on her. But since she's not here, right? Now my character, as soon as you click on a character, and you go, you see how you go into conversation mode. So my character, I can't move or do anything, right? Except the conversation. And so I can't move my character and run away from that person while I'm
what can I
talking.
do for you?
So you click on her, she doesn't stop. She keeps walking on away from you. But you're stuck there because it's waiting to go into that conversation mode, but it cannot. It can't get there. But you can't move, you can't do anything, you can't save, you can't load, you can't do anything. And then she's just walking on and on and on. And you're like, Now, most of the other characters that, just generic one, not generic, but the named ones from other places, you can click on them and you just get a generic one line, boom, as they keep walking on by you. But since she has pointed dialogue and talks to you and tells you certain things, and also she is a part of a couple of quest lines, when you click on her, you go into the conversation mode. But since she doesn't stop and go into the mode with you, you just stand there frozen. And therein lies the problem. And one of the things that I've said over and over again, it's like, hey, great, I see what you're trying to do here, but the potential for disaster is too great, right? Because now disaster has happened. I'm stuck now. I'm frozen. I can't do anything. And so, like I said, it's like, guy, I'm locked now. I can't move on. I can't do anything different. And so for me, I'm looking at those and then I'm seeing that and I go, all I see is disaster waiting to happen. Right? I just see you're gonna click on the wrong one and then your game is locked and you're frozen and you can't do anything. All right, hold on one sec. Okay, here we go. Sorry, had to go to the little boy's room and now I have to find my controller. Okay. What were we doing? Okay, so what you just saw me do though, while I was going on about that long, is the mission board. So Dark Universe Overtime is a kind of a quest mod, but it is and isn't. So what it does is it updates and provides a ton of more quests than it did before. And what it's trying to do, the ultimate thing that it wants to do, is create or string some of these. So they'll give you a mission. Here, go deliver this, right? Deliver this package here. And then when you get where you are, it'll automatically kind of update and say, hey, I need, you need to go grab this from this place. And then it was trying to do is organically string missions together, so it seems like instead of just one go fetch mission or whatever, it's like in the end you've got like 5 or 6 missions that were all strung together, and it tries to make it seem like they went together, one right after the other, so that it seemed like things were flowing or smoothly going through. And next thing you know, an hour later, you just finished your one fetch quest, right? That turned into 6 or 7 missions strung together. Problem is, it succeeds in stringing missions together. It doesn't 100% succeed at making them flow organically together, right? It's kind of like, yeah, you get here and then you just get a new quest, right? It's not like they're tied together exactly. The other problem that I do have with it, and it is something that's kind of funny because there were mods made in, say, like, especially in Fallout, I believe, or possibly in Skyrim, or in other games, where it limited how far away the next point is going to be, right? So instead of like, here, go do this and then go find this, and the next thing you know you're forever away from it, it limited so that it would still be relatively close. So it, well, it doesn't do that here. So you might land on this one planet and then have to go to this one, POI, and as soon as you deliver, the item, you get the next quest, and it's still on the same planet, but now it's either on the complete opposite end of the zone or in a different zone. Now, being in a different zone isn't so bad, right? Except sometimes when you land on the planet, you're about 15 to 2,000 meters away from where you were supposed to be. And then it wants you to now go not only 2,000 meters to the where you're supposed to go, but then the new mission or the new point of interest is now 3,000 meters away from where you are there, but not directly, not where you can just, like, say, fast travel back to your ship and then, go the remaining 3,000 meters or remaining 1,000 meters back to the new place. It's like, no. So you head east for 2,000 meters, and then the next point of interest is southeast, or northeast, or, in another direction, 3,000 meters away from where you are now. And yeah, there's no shortcuts. You just have to keep traveling. And it's like, okay, well, if I am lucky enough to have a vehicle, which
Need some work done?
just remind me, I do want to purchase a
Okay,
vehicle,
no problem.
which is going to take all my money. And then we are going to make it the hammer. And I make it the hammer, and then can you top off my fuel tanks?
You got it.
Might as well, right? As soon as we land somewhere, though, we're not going to have enough money. I just feel it. We might need to do a mission or two along the way, but I think we procrastinated enough. So with real fuel and real oxygen and all those things that we put in there, you can't just pick your point, where you need to go and just go, right? Like when we were standing on in the den, we actually have to get back on our ship, and you can be on your ship in space, not docked, but in space, and then choose to travel someplace. Or you have to be in the pilot seat, right? And then if you're docked, you have to undock, which means you have to be in the pilot seat. So, yeah. Fast travel is disabled on any planet that has no oxygen, right? So, and unless it's a temperate world where you have plenty of oxygen, you can't fast travel. Unless you're in your rover, and then you can once you get into the rover, you can fast travel back to your ship. Isn't that something? All right. Nope. Why don't we just set course, and we are going to Seoul. Whoa. Well, I thought we were going on to the planet, so this is even better because maybe there aren't docking fees. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna see in here. I've never done this quest line before. Okay. Why are you okay? Go to the Terran Preservation Society Star Station. We're here.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What?
Okay.
Hey.
How do I get up there? I'm looking for some stairs. Oh, hey. You.
Pardon. Yes.
Okay. More set pieces. What I consider a set piece is something that doesn't. Oh, okay. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right, up. Well, hello. Okay. So set pieces are thing like right here. You walk up.
Hello. Okay.
Nothing.
Hello.
So they're just there as part of the scenery. Hello.
Welcome to the Terran Preservation Society Star Station. I assume you picked up our signal?
I heard your message about a job.
Yes, we're looking for capable people. People to brave our old homeworld. Humanity's birthplace. Our origin. Earth. If that's you, we need help recovering something invaluable. It's a high-risk job, but one that could make history. I'll be more specific. We've recently found evidence of a pre-Exodus structure on Earth that could be invaluable to the Terran Preservation Society and the future of humanity. The structure's coordinates are lost, but we know how to find them. An old Earth communications array still exists, though it's fallen into ruin. We were in the process of attempting to jumpstart the antenna when a pretty nasty sandstorm rolled in and forced us to evacuate. All of our progress was halted and our equipment left behind. Tools, generators, cables, and who knows what else. If you can restore power to it, we can use it to pinpoint the location of something important. Something worth the trouble.
Is it even possible to restore power?
No is the short answer. However, we believe it can be jump-started, just like an old Rev 8 battery. And that is all we need. Just a simple bump in power to lift the antenna enough to boost the signal.
Alright. Is this paid work?
Of course. We compensate well for work like this. And if we find what we're looking for, you'll have played a part in something far greater than money.
Alright. I'll get started.
Great. I'll send you the antenna coordinates now. When you arrive, seek out our old field tent. We should have the Starware cables you need to finish the installation. Oh, and take this. It's a portable computer loaded with the latest modified Starware OS. Its emulation software should allow you to interface with the ancient tech at the antenna. Good luck down there.
Alright, I have some questions real quick.
I will answer what I can.
What exactly does the Terran Preservation Society do?
The TPS is
Let's hope it's not a
dedicated
long
to
answer.
recovering and preserving what remains of Earth's history. Art, literature, genetic samples, technological records, anything that tells the story of where we came from. If we don't do this, it will all be lost forever.
Alright. Alright, that's all I got.
I appreciate your interest in the Terran Preservation Society.
That's all for now. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Howdy.
Now the question is, the true question is, okay, well, you know where it is. Why didn't you just send more people to go down there now that the storm is done, right? I don't scan. Okay, hold on. Missions. That's not it. Go to the ancient. No terraform. Earth. Terraforma. That talk refers to just Earth, or if it refers to just any land planet. All right. Where are we headed? Okay, we have a problem. Go to the ancient antenna on Earth. Isn't that where I just landed? Okay. You're gonna bug me if Where is it? Okay, so technically what you're trying to tell me is I'm already here. Your thing just won't update. All right, fine. So this is what we need to do. I'm going to assume abandoned Starfreight incinerator is not it. So what we need to do is take off. Abandoned Starfreight incinerator is not what we're looking for. So we have to take off and then re-land. There it is. It says explored. I don't believe it. But let's hopefully it'll reset. If not, we're gonna be driving around. Yep, it didn't reset. Okay, so we're just gonna be driving. Where's my vehicle? There it is. I wish we could put markers down. So I think what we need to do, just in case, is drive this way first to start, and then just see what we see from scanning. You don't hurt my vehicle. I just spent a bunch of money on that. Can you reload, please? Get away from my vehicle. What do you think I'm saying about you? Just die already. Gosh. That's pretty rude on your part. Why do I say rude on your part? Because you're the one that attacked me. Oh, look at that. All right, as soon as we clean this up, there we go. Oh, slightly better than what we have. But you guys saw what I saw, right? second. You can go. See, this one is slightly better. Furious, ooh, is semi-automatic though. This is cornered. Okay, so I'm gonna equip that one. You can go though. Okay, and then spacesuits. Alright. Packs. Helmets. Alright. And then divergent uniform outfit. Which actually ain't bad, but ain't what we need either. This would be cool. I might hold on to this for a sec, because this might actually work well with a Varun jacket. Okay. Alright, let's get in. I'm gonna show you. Beauty. Look at that. It's funny. It's funny when you shoot down a bunch of people that could be threats, how you're no longer tense anymore. Oh, we got a Viper suit. We gotta look at that. Alright, where's the other one? Gotta hide away from it. Alright, let's take a look real quick. So that's what that looks like. And then, yeah. Nope. Thought I just saw two. That's why I like this one better. Alright, where? Oop. And Sarah's not here to complain. Yay. See, unfortunately, and here's my problem with this one. We'll never get inside of it because we just grab it here and allow it. This is why, like I was saying, this is not where we need to go. This is just something that's just been stuck here. It's not actually, it's what I call set piece, but you can't get inside of it. But there's actually some lootable stuff on top of it. Take that vacuum tape. Oh, hey, we'll take the money. See, this was one of the main things that I had issue with when I first started using Real O2, and that is if you just sprint, and when you're over encumbered, basically they use the same. They're all using the same thing, and that is the O2. And it's like when you run, you run out of air, and then it replenishes. Well, in Real O2, it does not without some help. So my thinking and my thing was, so if you have to run, like if you find yourself in a situation you can't win, and now all of a sudden you have to run away from it, separate, you're in a world of hurt now, because you're not getting the O2 back like in a normal situation. So now without any artificial way, like you can jump back in your vehicle if you have your vehicle. And was I able to make a purge valve? I don't think I was. See, we have the heliox, which I should take to reduce the amount of, but we don't have a purge valve. Like a tube, and it just reduces the amount of oxygen burning. So right now, oops. Okay, so right now, we're just driving around trying to see what we find. Oops. Okay. Back up. That noise doesn't just make it seem just as creepy as all get up. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what we can do here. We can go to that covered crater and say. Lost it. That's right. Okay. Yellow. Really? Oh no. Didn't want to do that. Sure we'll be hurt. Asked me what was the spacers in the room. I don't think they were part of this. I don't think they were part of this mod. I think they were there because of that level. Oh. Look at all that we picked up just from driving around. That all came from driving. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, well, I do know one thing we can do. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Because I'm going to say this is obviously not where we need to go. I do want to check one thing real quick, because I'm just thinking. Let's see. Just making sure they didn't like stick something that maybe we were gonna need or should have had with us. Nope. Alright, so it still gives us the same thing. We know what this is, but that's not what we need. Okay, guys, this is, I mean, I gotta be honest with you. This is the first time that I've tried to do this mission. So I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna go on the ship. And I'm gonna look for, I'm gonna see if it points me somewhere. And if it puts me to the captain's seat, we're just gonna say F it and say, okay, this is a major fail. And yep, it puts you right there to captain's seat. Okay. So, right off the bat, okay. So, did we read it? Oh, we didn't read it yet. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I don't want to do the, maybe we should do the clinic. Where, how far away is that? Oh, that's a long way away. We don't want to take any, we don't want to go travel too far. That was them. And then where are you? Man, why are they so far away? Where are you at? I think this one is close. Wipe out Crimson Fleet stockpile. Yep. Nice. Yes. Well, there's a reason why it's not available. If we were, like I said, out in space, we could do it. But not just on land. Not, yeah. I don't know why I did that. Lopez's farm. Seriously, we're just gonna pull right up to the front door. We should have called ahead and let them know we were on the way. shooting at something. We're not over encumbered. Okay.
I smell credits.
So they're getting attacked by pirates the same time we show up. That's really nice. Body go. Who you telling? Shoot. Somebody just shot me in the head. Oh. Where's that coming from? Oh, shoot. Maybe, but I'm sending you to meet me. I'm gonna Try to take you with me.
Not going down.
Okay. Just want to see. Does it do anything? Nope. Should we put the headphones on?
Yeah, you keep running.
Are you telling me to keep running? Where did he come from? They're like just spawning there. Holy cow. Can you open that gate? Can you open the door, please, so I can get to you? Oh. Shooting at the...
Now!
You see that, though? So they can shoot through the door. I can't. Doesn't that seem a little cheaty?
You think you can hide from me, asshole?
I mean, there's no need to call people names. That didn't do much. Are you telling me I'm really hungry? There we go. That didn't do much either. I don't understand. Wait, Tales of Space and Time. All right, what are we? Wait. I think whatever we're looking for here is in this building. Ooh.
You're going down. Just getting started.
Oh, hey.
Die already. Damn it! He gets off!
She's yelling at me, like, just die already. Oh, God dang it. This has been a very lucrative, stop. Real. There's still somebody around.
There you are.
You looking for me? Anything you need? Right? You know? Okay. Seriously. Oh. I'm going down. You're going down. Okay, that was that. But that's what he said. I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that either. I want that back. Am I wearing anything right now? Oh, oh. I thought I could equip here. Dang it, I am taking stuff out of my inventory, not adding stuff. What the heck? Why'd you put two? 2,200 credits, so definitely gonna grab it. Oh, see, there usually is a passageway to a cave. Where there's a few more baddies. Just hanging out, chilling. Okay. Alright, so we've pretty much cleared the place out as far as baddies, but we do have some destruction to do. Was that the only one then? Let's see. Wipe out Crimson Fleet stockpile at Pharmaceutical Lab on Iron Age 2. Is it behind the ship? It better not be on the ship. You can see. Why is it taking us back on our ship? Oh, look at this. Did you just board my ship? Seriously, you just boarded my ship. What were you doing? No, I appreciate it now because I don't have to go that far with the loot. But gosh dang, man. Talking about needing to lock your doors, man, when you leave. Did you put some gear on my ship? You did. Did you see that? Not only did they board my ship, they put some stuff on there. Now, and there's a broham up here trying to steal my ship? Oh no, we're not having none of that. I've never seen that happen before. Let's go down here and loot. Guys, you up in here in my ship, bleeding all over the place. Oh my goodness, who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. Oh my goodness. If that was not like the most brazen thing you ever seen. They were like, I saw something I have to take a look at. Yeah, we needed a drink after that. I mean, they just came on board my ship. That was a celebratory drink, you know, to say yes. They tried boarding my ship, and they fafoed. They fafoed big time. Trying to board my ship. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? And look at that. You done made it so that I could... So get you going. Okay. I'm not mad at you. What should... Oh, diagnostics. Yeah, alright. Good to know. Not ready to try that one again. Show me where that is. Oh, okay, so it is reachable. Okay, it's just on the other side of the line. All right, okay. Ooh, it's gonna take a lot of... No. Okay. Since we're here. Okay, I'm just testing things, okay? We know what's about to happen. Alright. Hold on. Where should I go here? Beta turn on. What does it say? Okay, it says we can't go there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You got no arguments from me. Can I just set a court fast travel? All right, well, I missed what it said. All right. Okay, so that's what we were testing. There is no way out. F you, man. Who are you? You have no authority over me. It doesn't matter who we are. You need me on that wall. You want me on that wall. I'll blast you out of the sky, buddy boy. Where you at? God dang it. Where you at? Out of here. Here, let's take somebody out. Boom. Can I keep up? My shields are offline. Screw you, buddy boy. Screw you. I will not go down.
I watched the call beacon. By the time we arrive at Hondo Station, they should be prepped for containment. Although, are you sure they're what we're looking for?
That's right. It's a false positive. Let me go.
Manifestation.
Let me go.
Regardless, I'll start getting it ready. Ah, damn it. Another ship is jumping in. We're being boarded.
Let me go. Get me out of here. I'm not the guy you think I am. I'm not who you're looking for. Hello? 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 Is Bill there?
Huh. Hair's a little shorter, I think. I don't know, hard to tell. But I'm fairly sure you're you. And it looks like I found you not a moment too late. Pins and needles all over, am I right? Yeah. Nasty thing, that beam of theirs. First blast disables your ship, second disables anyone on board.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, you won't be able to talk for a while. Or move, either. Your neurons are all scrambled. But don't worry, it'll wear off. Eventually. Just try not to strain yourself. Uh-huh. You don't say. Well, I'd love to continue this enthralling dialogue we've got going on, catch up on old times, but clock's ticking, so listen carefully. These guys who attacked you, it wasn't by accident. And if I hadn't intervened, you'd be on your way to a max security prison right now. These guys, they will come for you again, and right now there's precious little you could do to stop them. Listen, there'll be enemy reinforcements here at any moment, so I'm gonna use my ship to lure them away. Give them something else to chase for a while. Once you can walk again, come find me at these coordinates. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. You have my word on that. Now, let's get you out of this, and back to your ship.
Part of me wonders if there's a way to delay Watchtower until you get to a certain level. Okay. Wait till it's... We're going back on board that ship. We always go back on board the ship. Why? Payback. Payback and loot. Mainly loot. Okay, and then this is where they held us. So Okay. It's pretty much the same. Same room as the one above it. Alright, but it has been added. We're not certified to fly this vessel, which is fine because I didn't really want to sit down. But I haven't set it. I haven't set the setting to just give us the vessel. Right, there it is. Okay. Quick here. They were kind enough to leave us some stuff to loot. And very importantly, fuel. Alright. So he gave us coordinates to meet up with him. And of course that took over our I forgot which one we were doing. I think this is it. Alright. Star system. Let's back out, and there we go. We need to get set course. Now here's the thing. Potentially we could get ambushed every time we jump someplace. So it kind of does behoove you to, you want to get cracking on the Watchtower stuff sooner than later. Because at least you want to get your fleet started if you don't do anything else. So, another one of those, hey, we're just going to come knocking on the door. There's our vehicle. Recover stolen patient medical record. Abandoned weapons station. Oh my goodness. We didn't even just did we? Who's trying to invade our ship? 42? I doing? Agent, what are you doing around my ship, buddy? Okay. All right, wait. I don't know who we're fighting right now. Wait, there's spacers. There's spacers, there's ecliptics, and there's pirates. No, I have no shame. I have no shame. Am I? Am I yours? I didn't know we had it like that. Level 70. Level 70. I'm level 16. Of course, I'm using every little advantage I have. 74 it is. Okay, I'm level 20. I think we bit off way more than we could chew. Is that it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. First things first. Yeah, that went on longer than it should have. Yeah, but it's alright. It's alright. I ain't mad at it. Alright, so first thing. That. We will do that. That. Nope, but we can. Alright. And then there we go. Alright. Alright. Let's get the loot. I need to go into first person for this one, so we don't miss nothing. We needed that. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That looks good. So, consumables. We can take that, but we don't have a purge valve or anything to get back. The oxygen. So, what we gotta do is get back to the ship. Might as well. Bodies on my ship. Really? Alright. Okay. So, let's things we need. There we go. Can we make two? Dang it! And oh yeah. 12 peas. No, what are we missing? All right, we're missing ionic. Shh. We just picked some up. Did we use it already? God dang it. So, okay, so it's not what I was thinking. That's what we just picked up. And so ionic liquids, it's not something we create, it's something we farm. God dang it. What I'm hoping for is that in breaking down all this stuff, what's going to happen is under new items, we're going to see ionic fluids appear. And it did not. Okay. Alright, so we have emergency reserve, but that doesn't help us if we start to get the bar starts filling up. Okay. Well, as you know, we have a problem. Gotta do one more thing. A couple more things, but one main thing. Alright, get that one. That one. That one. Spaces. And then we come down here. Resources. Come on over here real quick. These gloves. 2. Oh shoot. Alright, so 3 is what we can do. Yeah, I know. O2 boosted gloves. Okay. The belts. Oh, it's a belt. Oh, okay. We didn't put anything on the gloves. Damage. Yep. And I just wanna. Is this my suit? Okay. Can't do anything. The hyperpuncture sealant would be great right now, but oh well. And then we have, we don't have third tiers left. And then the helmet. Yeah. Yeah. And then combat veteran. We can I think that's as far we can take it. Yep. Alright, and then where's our backpack? Slot 2. We gotta get back box too. Okay. Alright. And then who are we? Okay. Alright, let's see what damage we can do before we have to leave again. Okay. We gotta go over there. We'll loot some bodies. Up there. Alright, so now we got to deliver the stolen patient data to Reliant Medical in Ours have tracked one of the delivery ships back to our location. All facility workers are expected to follow emergency protocol. They will destroy all confidential information and proprietary technology while evacuation. If captured, do not reveal. I just sworn there were more bodies than that. Inside of here. Nothing. Yeah, we're apart. There it is. It's right in front of me. Okay. I don't have any contraband, and they don't. We don't have enough fuel. hopefully that's enough. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Just enough. Just enough. All right, let's see what happens. I think the contraband that it's referring to is the Watchtower stuff, and I don't think it looks for it. God dang it. Do we have enough to get to serious? Let's get serious. Let's get serious.
Look alive!
What's up? Are you shooting? We just accepted your what's name? You really wanna come at me like that? There's no witnesses right now.
I'll light you up!
No, we can't. We'll take all that. Thank you. All right. Wait, what's going on over here? Hostile activity. Not worried about that. Trade authority merchant. I'm wondering, and here's the issue. Isn't that, yeah, I don't know what it, oh, I don't know what they found, because we don't have any, you see that? We don't have, so, I mean, it could have been an update, because before it wasn't finding it, right? And yeah, now all of a sudden it is. So we could go here, and I believe in resources. This right here, one component, one Watchtower component, could be the issue. Yeah, so that would be it right there. The fact that they discovered it when it was in my cargo hold, that means they must have updated, because I've never been discovered before, no matter how long or what point I was in with Watchtower. Never was discovered before, so that must be an update. So one thing that we must do There we go. We have to clear our criminal record. And then we have to get in here and under resources. Well, until we actually start doing it, you know, until we start actually, let's refuel. And let's see. Okay, so now we got enough fuel to get back to Jameson, and we can turn that stuff in next time. So remember to tune in for the same bat channel, same bat time. Yeah, I think there must have been an update that they're discovering those now. They never discovered it before. It could be the dead bodies too. You know, you roll up and there's dead bodies on the floor of your ship. You know, they tend to get a little hostile. Tend to want to know what's going on. Want to know what you've been up to. Well, not a whole heck of a lot. We're just trying to survive out here in the dog-eat-dog universe. Okay, so again, guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye.